How's it going, people? It's 4 o'clock right now. All day long I've been working on a project, but before that, my promise to tell you what's happening in Nigeria. What happened in Nigeria, naturally I'm going to reflect back on the panic caused because of this Ebola and that people are not helping and aiding in the situation at all. One of the nurses got infected. When she found out she had Ebola, she ignored quarantine and went to her own home just to find peace with herself. Now, what she did was she actually maybe contaminated a couple of people, but we have over 60 people right now in her village that are under quarantine. Granted, when she got to her place, she got even sicker, so they had to take her back to the hospital and. So those people are quarantined, the hospital is quarantined, blah, 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 blah. Again, awareness is not being spread the right way. I'm not saying they're doing a wrong job spreading awareness. I'm just saying they're freaking people out. Now, coming up is what we're doing to support the whole Ebola situation. I'll get back with you in 2 seconds. Go.
Alright, so as you may have already heard, the particular strain of Ebola that we're dealing with is less deadly than previous strains in recent outbreaks. We have a recovery rate of 40%, which is very high compared to previous rates of about 10%. And right now we're working on building a structure that will help to contain individuals infected with Ebola. Right now we're dealing with an overflow of people in hospitals. People are outside of the facilities themselves, sitting on the grass, outside, in the bush, and they do not have access to isolation facilities. We intend to provide those facilities for the people so that they will be, one, well taken care of, and two, stigmas regarding malpractice at hospitals and lack of treatment will not exist, so that people can gain a trust in the system, because that's what's currently lacking.
I was saying earlier, we're working on a project to actually finalize what people that have Ebola should go through, and right now we're trying our best to figure out the best way in order for them to be more relaxed while getting treatment or whatever it is they're getting, because we're lacking of a lot of things. Now here's the prototype of something we're building, and I want you guys to see. What I have here is a tent. Now this is donated by Maersk Line, and the money coming into this is going to be donated from APM terminals. These guys are already on it, and they're thinking out of ways to actually hold on to Ebola. The point is isolation. We're trying to talk to the government to see if we can get a hold of their grant facilities. Let me show you on the inside. It's a very simple structure. This thing's supposed to be from the inside of a container. It's normally used for cocoa. Now it has ventilation systems over there where wind can breeze and go through. What we did is we did pipes because it's the cheapest way and the fastest way to construct them. What we're planning to do is get enough funding to make over 200 of these, and we're planning to take them on a big area where we can get the Ebola patients and everything and everyone to be able to sleep in this.
So, if you're wondering how to give to us, we'll be posting comments not only on Facebook, but on the YouTube comments as well, with links to organizations that you can donate to that have efficient methods of delivery and sustainability within their operations. What we're now doing is creating a system, a basis of trust for people infected with Ebola, so that anybody, local or expat or otherwise, will have confidence and faith in the system in order to utilize whatever is provided for them here on the ground. We're here on the ground, and we're going to provide you with periodic updates, as many of them as possible, and we'll let you know what's happening as the information comes to us. Check us out on YouTube or Facebook.
Again, our key point is isolation, but we want them to actually be comfortable wherever they're isolated. Right now, because the government, the hospitals are all currently overflowing with Ebola patients. Most of the people are sitting on the grass, and when it rains, they have nothing to do, and they don't even have a decent bed to sleep in. They don't even have decent food to eat. So what I'm trying to do right now is figure out a certain way to get the corporations in this country to start pushing towards this kind of thing. We need them to start pushing for water. We need them to start pushing for food. We need them to start pushing for housing. Now this is the prototype of something we're going to do. APM Terminals gave us the go-ahead for it, and Maersk Online loved it. What I'm going to go for is I'm going to target other companies like Cellcom, Lone Star, and see what people, big government people that have money, big corporations in Liberia that have money, they're trying to support Ebola and want to support Ebola, but they don't know how. So their budgets are going to be put into some of their budgets are going to be put in the use like this. I'm hoping. My meetings are going to be scheduled throughout next week. I'm going to keep you posted naturally. But bottom line is, each one of these can hold over 5 people. 5 people that will have mattresses, that will have beds, that will have food catered to them and all that shit. At the very least, they will not be freaking out every single time they hear someone knows that there's Ebola. They know that there's proper facilities to do. Now NGOs can go set up when we isolate them in this way, we actually concentrate the mass people that have Ebola. And right now we have over 800 cases in Liberia, and over the past 4 days we had 116 more. Guinea had 27 more, and Sierra Leone had only 9 more. I'm proud of them, but maybe it's because right now we're seeing the cases. I don't think it's because it's growing that fast. we're hoping we stay positive and we're trying our best to work on something right now. So this thing here is supposed to host at least 5 people. 200 of these will host about 1,000 people, which I think will be enough for now. Hopefully we'll be able to control it in a better way. Again, we need to keep people updated on what's going on. We need people from the outside world to be motivated. Now, as Daniel said, or is gonna say, we are posting links for NGOs that are working. I'm talking to NGOs. I'm trying to organize something from this point of town. I'm trying to get the people that want to make a difference but don't know how. I think this is going to be a good idea. I think it'll be amazing because all the people who actually get infected with Ebola are not treated well because of the lack of the good health system in this country. With this, we can concentrate them. All the NGOs working with the Ebola patients will have a place to call their base. They will set up their own small facilities. They will set up all the testing grounds. They will set up all the caring grounds. Everything will be isolated in one area. By doing this, we reduce the risk for the outside population, and we increase the chances of people wanting to come here because they're good, taken care of in a better way instead of refusing to die. We're giving people kind of a small hope where they would want to be like, okay, I'm going to take my chances and go there because the 40% of survival rate that we're getting is actually possible right now because we're more organized, we're more hygienic, we're more detailed when it comes to these things, and we're actually taking care of the people that have Ebola instead of just letting them be whatever it is. Because people right now all around the world are considering, oh my God, the Ebola outbreak, everyone's going to die, everyone's going to get infected, blah, 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 blah. What about the people who already got infected? What about them? Nobody's caring, yeah? I know, exactly. That's the root of things. If we push for that, we'll be able to grow into a more, faster, and we'll be able to control Ebola stronger. And with hope, we can actually sustain long enough for the medicine to come, if that bullshit works, or for at least the Ebola outbreak to stop being an outbreak and being more of, okay, we're taking care of things, we're making it happen, and we're making the people succeed the treatment, and we're making them actually live, because that's the whole point of this. Don't you guys agree? Bottom line, post this, share this, let people know what's happening. We're trying to do something here, and we're actually coming close to succeeding. If we succeed with this, we make it a lot easier for everyone. We make it actually, we're making a difference straight up. Now, later.